Farmers working the fields in China's northern Hebei province are used to a hard life, but it's not one they want for their families. So they send their children to rural boarding schools, like this one in Hebei's Erliban village. It was known as one of the best in the area. That was before this teacher, Li Jian, was convicted of confining students inside his home. There, teenage boys were bound and gagged, tortured and raped. This went on for years.
Our son used to cry and refuse to return to school. At first, we did not understand why. My husband became so angry. But now we know. Our son was suffering.
This couple's then 16-year-old son was the first to break the silence.
The situation was getting worse, so I told my parents. But the memories still haunt me.
The teacher, Li Jian, was sentenced to 2 years and 10 months in prison. He admitted to sexually assaulting his students, but China has no laws banning male rape over the age of 14. So, in court, Li Jian was only found guilty of detaining the boys. His victims want a harsher punishment.
So we've just finished interviewing the family, and it's hard not to be affected by the intense sadness felt by every member of this household to see how the actions of one person can hurt so many. But these parents are also very angry. They feel let down by the system, or the lack of a system in place to protect their son.
We visited the police station where the family first reported the crime.
The police officer said, "Li Jian, that creep is doing it again." So they knew about this before, but didn't do anything to stop him.
The police ignored repeated interview requests, and school officials refused to answer similar allegations. They also turned a blind eye to the abuse. Advocates from Save the Children warn there's a high risk of abuse at Chinese boarding schools without proper safeguards in place. 30 million children in China attend such schools far away from home. Schools with no teacher background checks or a means to report sexual or physical violence. China's education ministry is working to change that. But that's no consolation to some. This family is moving away with their son to start a new life. Tired of a system that didn't keep their child safe and can't deliver justice now. Celia Hatton, BBC News in Erliban village, Hebei province.